welcome back to my channel. This video, I just had to do it really quickly and just be in the moment, so just bear with me. It has been a day, a night. I have to just get this out because this has been a long time coming, and this is something I wouldn't usually advise, but I'm in my naughty list queen Sherpa right now, and so the mood just suits me. So here's what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about when people try you. I can't necessarily say when your customers try you, but when people try you. And I usually advise I usually advise other business owners that have dealt with certain types of situation like this to just be slow to react. You can respond, but be slow to react, because you never know who else is watching. Forgive my phone. You never know who else is watching. And I had a message today in my DM from Instagram, and I was just like, she tried it. She tried it. And usually I don't even entertain it, but baby girl, you got the right one today. And it leads me to talk about some other incidents that I've had, and I will definitely post screenshots of those in the video, where I had at the time she was a customer because she was purchasing a wig unit. And let me grab this really quick because I know it's going to keep going off. And she purchased a wig unit. Sometimes you can just tell the vibe from a person if they're just going to be a headache. I don't take everybody's money, in the sense of everyone who wants to purchase a wig or some hair, I kind of feel them out, because not all money is good money. There's a such thing as headache money. And trust me, you don't want headache money. I'm trying to tell you, you do not want headache money. And so I had a lady, she purchased a wig unit. She was talking about all these different things, and everything she talked about was negative. Like literally was negative. From, I had a business before and I shut it down because blah, blah, blah. I work for such and such and such, and I'm going back and forth with my boss because blah, blah, blah. Everything came out was negative. Kept going forward with the job. One of my stylists that I worked with at the time, she installed the wig for the lady. Now, I'm the first to admit when it's messed up. I wear lace fronts all the time, so I know what a good looking lace front is supposed to look like. I know what a lace front, if you just kind of trying to get by, you see mine is lifting a little bit, will look like. I know what a good job looks like. So my one stylist did the lace front install. It was late at night, and that is no excuse, but it should have been, the job should have been done better. It was too much glue on one side. It was a lot going on. So the lady was going out of town, I think the very next day or something like that. She went out of town, and I think before she went out of town, she was having complaints about the unit, and I was like, I understand that you're getting ready to go out of town. I will have someone else handle the job. Now, I was going to have my own personal stylist handle the job. My own personal stylist handle the job. Which means if my personal stylist is going to handle this, it's going to be handled delicately. Not to say that the stylist that was working with the client originally wasn't going to handle it delicately, but my personal stylist, it's like I don't give her to anybody. So if I am asking her to handle this job on behalf of my company, I need white glove treatment. This is what the lady gets. She gets white glove treatment. The wig looks flawless. It was her first wig unit. It looked good. She was happy with it. We asked her 11 times, how does it look? How does it feel? Do you like it? Oh, it's 1,000% better or whatever from what I had before. Oh, it was much better than what I had before. Oh, I absolutely love it, blah, 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 blah. My stylist said, if anything goes wrong with it, let me know. I will be more than happy to adjust it, fix it, teach you whatever else. Hold on. My stylist said, if you have any questions or concerns, here's my number. Feel free to reach out to me. I will make any adjustments that you need. Let me know. This was this lady's first wig unit. So of course we don't want you going out there with your first wig unit and then you're doing something crazy after, right? So let me go back a bit. For every wig that I sell, if it's not an off-the-shelf wig that most people say, oh, this is what I want, blah, 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 I always do a wig consultation, especially if they're getting it custom done. I always do a wig consultation. Why? Because you never know. And I try to steer my clients in the direction that is best for them to go when it comes to purchasing a wig unit. You may not like lace front wigs. You may only want a closure wig because you just want this part right here all day, every day. You might want a center part right here all day, every day. One size does not fit all. So I do a wig consultation just to make sure. I'm going to back up because there's a candle over here and I don't want you all to see me go up in flames, okay? And I do a consultation just to make sure that their needs are met properly. So if you're a first-time wig wearer, I'm going to go through a thorough consultation with you to let you know the pros and cons of gluing down a wig, however you're having the wig done. If you're doing a rubber band, Lord have mercy. If you're doing the band method, the glueless as it's called, all of those steps. I usually do like 30 minutes to an hour consultation. That way you are well informed prior to the installation or the purchase of your unit. I do this with all of my clients and I have the records for it. So the lady, she gets back from out of town. My hairstylist does her hair. Everything is fine. A week later, this lady is blowing up my phone saying that the wig is just as bad. The installation is just as bad as it was the first time, all these other things. At that point, I had enough because you're not taking the proper steps. I'm not a stylist. I'm a retailer. I sent you to the best of the best. And you're calling a week later? Baby girl, at this point, it's you. It's you. I'll give you the first one. Stylist didn't install it correctly. None of the issues that you are having are in regards to the product. It is how you are handling the product. So, needless to say, I was done. I washed my hands of the situation. I explained to the lady, listen, you are not taking the proper steps. This is twice. There's nothing more I can do for you here. And wash my hands of the situation. Now, you all might think, oh, you shouldn't have done that. No. Let's go back. Not all money is good money. I explained to you how to maintain this product. I took ownership of the bad install the first time. I had someone else do the install the second time and it's flawless. I will make sure I put pictures and videos in this video so you all can make a decision for yourself. At the end of the day, because the lady, I don't know what her goal was, to keep getting free installs, to keep, I don't know, looking the same as you stepped out of a chair. And maybe I'll make a video on this because wigs and lace fronts are high maintenance items. I'm going to make a video on it. They are high maintenance items. What that means is I can't look like this all the time without some work or without spending some money. So many people take a 5-minute snippet of a YouTube video or a 30-second clip on Instagram and say, oh, that's how it's supposed to look. No, not every head shape is the same. Lace fronts don't fit everybody. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and it burns my grits when people are just sell. And then when you get a real one, not to say that there aren't other real people out there, but when you get a real one and I'm telling you, nah, this is not for everyone. Now, I'm the bad guy because I'm not making you look like what you see on TV. So no. So anyway, she goes on this long rant on my Yelp page, leaves this super long college dissertation review on my Yelp page. I didn't even acknowledge it, because sometimes you just have to let people get it out. She wanted to get it out? Fine. Go ahead. Get it out. Write a 12-page essay, a 4-page Aaliyah letter. Write it out. Get it out. Because it changes nothing over here at all. I was okay with that. She carries her behind over to my Google page and writes another 4-page letter on my Google page. Now, I've been in business since 2011. I have had a 5-star review since 2011. I've had one customer that tried it where she ruined the wig. I replaced the wig because she was a long-standing customer. Then, after I replaced the wig for this customer, she did a chargeback. So now you're no longer a customer. Now I have to argue this with the bank, and I won. So now you have the replacement wig. Kudos for you, and you paid for it, which that's the way that it should have happened. And then this lady, so she goes on this 4-page rant, and it drops my review because the lady who tried it with the chargeback, Google wouldn't take it down. Then this lady comes and she wouldn't take it down. And I'm not perfect. My company is not perfect. We make mistakes. If you go on there now, there's a review about a lady that she had nothing bad to say about my product. Absolutely nothing bad to say about my product. It was, I didn't get the dust-free bag that I was promised. Well, the dust-free bag was out of stock at the time. And when I reordered the dust-free bag, it took a minute for the dust-free bag to come in. And it's complimentary of the wig. So I get my points deducted for a free item that I did not have and did not deliver to the client. I own that because I promised it to my client. So she wrote a 1-star review, and all she talked about was, I didn't get my free bag, blah, 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 blah. And then she gave me a 1-star for it. It wasn't that Chantel had a bad product or Remy Girls had bad products. It was, I didn't get my free item. I own that. I own that because I messed up. But these two heifers, no. One, you tried it, and the second one, you tried it also. So I responded. I reacted on my Google page, and I was just like, I'm going to make a video about it. And you can go on Google and see it for yourself. And then I had to pull myself aside. And I had to say, that's not how you respond, because other people are watching, and people with logic in their brain will see through all the emotion of this and see that, okay, this person is tripping. They tripping. So I did not do anything else. I did not create a YouTube video about it. None of that. But now I'm making this video. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I think some people get it twisted that because my following for Remy Girls on Instagram, it is not that big, or you can go on my YouTube and it's not that big. That doesn't mean that I am not making sales. I have social proof of people in the entertainment industry that I've worked with. So because you may see that my numbers are low for one thing, does not mean that I have not established myself. I have the social proof. If you look at it, I have the social proof. I don't blow up and brag all about it the way a lot of people do. That's never been my style. That's never been my style. Maybe it should be my style. Maybe I should get on and brag and say that I did 3 million views with Lala Milan and she rocked my wig in one of her parodies. Maybe I should get on and say Tiffany Haddish used my product several times. Maybe I should. I can go on, but I'm not, because that's not me. So I had a micro influencer, and I'll say micro. A micro influencer, or who I guess wants to be a micro influencer, reach into my inbox and say, hey, I'm getting my hair done next week and I want to use your braiding hair. Let's collab. First of all, baby girl, that's cool. But I'm just going to be real with y'all. I have not promoted braiding hair in eons. I carry it. I can get it. But braiding hair, human braiding hair, one, is expensive. Two, it doesn't last for long at all. It does not last. It'll probably give you 30 days because it's human hair, and it's not going to match very well unless I take Indian hair and cut that off a track and say, here, braid with this, simply because that's the only type of hair that's probably going to match African American texture enough to even be able to braid it properly. So it's not going to last. It's going to last less than 30 days. And then when I see your social media, there is nobody, and not to say that you can't pull your pictures down or whatever, but sweetheart, there is nobody that you've promoted for and I've seen consistency with it. Like, every picture's about you and nobody's tagged in it. That's two. Third, baby girl, we do contracts over here. I don't know what y'all do out there in them social media streets, but let me tell you, if it ain't a contract that I can have you sign and send back, we're not doing it. My brand ambassadors that I've used in the past, with the exception of one, and she still did a great job, had contracts. Why? Because I keep my attorneys ready. I'm not playing games in these streets. This is why I can get my chargebacks settled. This is why I can get false reviews pulled down from Google, because I take the proper steps. So I respond by saying, what type of agreement do you have that we can look over for this collaboration? Then the little girl wants to try to pop off in the message. And I understand you can't necessarily tell somebody's body language or voice inflection or whatever in a text message. But I could tell her phone body language, okay? I could tell just by the tone of the text. The first sentence was, me promoting your hair is the agreement. You tried it. You tried it, baby girl. Not doing it. I'm not even going to respond. I'm not even going to honor you with a response. Why? Because you might have 10,000 followers. That is fine and dandy. You are just not a good fit for me at this point. And that's fine as well. But guess what? We're just going to leave this here, because until you understand true business sense and you can have a logical adult conversation about a business transaction that I'm paying for, it's going to be in writing. And it's going to be signed in writing. And it's going to go over to my attorney's office. Until you learn the facts of that matter, I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. It's just not going to be from Remy Girls. You might slay in them pictures. It's not going to be Remy Girls products in those pictures. So, I wish you the best. That's all I have to say about that on you. I wish you the best. Now, for the other lady, I am going to post the information in this video, because what I want you all to do is read the reviews. I'm going to even put a link for the reviews in here. I want you all to read the reviews. I want you all to see the video footage. Take a look at the hair. Take a look at the unit. And you make a decision on if this lady is batshit crazy or if we drop the ball for a second time. So, I'm going to put that at the end of this video so you all can watch. And that's all. I just had to get that out because I'm just like, one, I know I'm not the only one. Two, you're going to come across people that will test you and test your limits, and you just have to find what works best for you. I know that what works best for me is I don't have to honor everything with a response. That lady, she wrote that review like a year ago, and immediately I responded and said all my part and how I owned all of my part, and how if you want to fact check it for yourself, go to YouTube and watch the video. But then I was like, I am drawing myself into the messiness, and I don't want to draw myself into the messiness. But this sent me over the edge. So today I am messy. I am the naughty list queen today. I am messy fi messy, or however they say it. So I am messy today. And once this video is done, please make sure you like and subscribe. Drop what you think in the comments below, because I want to know. If I dropped the ball, I'll own it. If I did not, then hey, I know I didn't anyway. So I just want you guys to just check it out for yourselves and just let me know, because I'm always open for constructive criticism. You can't grow if you don't take constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. Not people that are just trying to bash you, but constructively criticize your business. I am here for that. But we'll see. So again, thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. I love and appreciate you all. Until next time, ciao.